What's your aversion all of a sudden to just anything? Why are you looking at me like that? Anyway. Hello and welcome to July Faves. I know it's only been like 3 weeks since the last one, but let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, no. I'll fight you. Was I going to be making 2-week delayed Faves videos for the rest of the lifespan of my Faves videos? I don't think so. So, I mean, I was about to say watch this video, but you're already watching it, so whatever. Here are my music faves. I don't want to talk too much in depth about these because as far as I'm concerned, next week's video is going to be a flexing about music, but I've got 2 albums and I really want to talk about them because I've been absolutely adoring them at the moment. They're so fucking good. The first one is A Different Kind of Human, Step 2 by... You know what? Fine. First off is A Different Kind of Human, Step 2 by Aurora. Aurora is somebody who I followed for quite a while when I was like an active SoundCloud listener. She's developed a lot as an artist since then. This record has just sort of reminded me of what it is that I necessarily like about pop, or why every now and again I find myself coming back to it. It's dark, it's mystical, it's got themes that sort of unsettle me and creep me out, like this idea of Aurora as some kind of leader of some kind of coven or cult. It sounds like it's literally come from some sort of Sami culture, and maybe that's appropriation on behalf of Aurora. I don't actually know her heritage, but it's so mystical, and all of the chanting and the incantation sounding hooks, it's interesting to me and it's fascinating, and I'm just going to talk a little bit more about it more or less next week, so we'll leave it there. However, the next album is something that I want to praise to the highest heights for everybody to hear, and I say a lot that you have to listen to an album, and never have I been so certain of that being true. With this one, it is called Bird Songs of a Killjoy, and it is by the artist Bedouine. 'Cause when I'm alone, I need one more time. I stumbled across Bedouine through her Tiny Desk concert. I was intrigued by the thumbnail. I just thought her hair looked nice, so I was like, I wonder what this gal is like. Just in watching her Tiny Desk concert, which was filmed back in 2017 when she was promoting her debut album, I fell in love with her songwriting, with this aura that she has of grace and serenity. So I listened to Bird Songs, and it is mind-blowing. It's this great sort of California folk. It takes its roots from the 60s, the 70s, all the way up to right now. And a couple of the reviews that I've been reading seem to have this consensus that Bird Songs, or the music in general that Bedouine makes, is precisely what she wants to make. There's no compromise, there's no pulling back on anything. And just the soundscapes on some of these tracks, like, it's really simple folk, but it's brought in atmospheric kind of strings and almost synths in a couple of tracks, and it's just euphoric to listen to. I've left nothing for me to say next week. Fucking hell. And it's time now for my style faves. This sweater is the first one, and I know sweater is kind of an Americanized term. Don't come at me. But that's what it is. I don't know what else to say to you. This is actually the top that I ordered in last week's video. It was down to $4.99 in Zara. They didn't have it in medium, so I got it in large, and I don't actually regret it one bit, because the way that I wear it now, the green kind of matches the green in my jeans, and I have another top to go with my green jeans, which is rare, which means I can probably wear these in winter. Even if I am going to close enough to the Arctic Circle for winter. That's not the point at all. The color blocking, of course, is great. Love a good knit jumper. I'm just ready for the winter now. I'm geared up for the cold, even though I do really love the warmth, and I really should go outside before I give myself a headache from stuffiness. Next up is this shirt. I actually bought back in June, but I forgot to mention in my June faves, and I figured I needed bulk here, so I bought it in H&M. That's where I got it, and that's that. Now, this shirt is kind of tacky. What stopped me from wearing kind of tacky patterns before? The fact that I wear turtlenecks under them. So I'm waiting for a time in which it is sort of not as temperate as it is now, so I can wear this black turtleneck under it, which I have. The second it gets cold enough, I am wearing the darkest outfit you will ever see me in. Oh, stomach grumble. And finally, my other faves. First off is the book that I've been waiting for since I first bought a deck of tarot cards. It is Tarot by Jonathan D. Cards illustrated by Shirley Baker. Just gonna get it out of the way, I hate the design in this book. However, because it's been a while since I actually paid attention to my tarot cards and actually felt the initiative to learn anything about them, this book just came at the right time. Tarot is just this really interesting idea to me, and I'm just fascinated by it. And while this is a little bit new agey, which has always creeped me out, like new age shit. But anyway, this is like the first step to like actually learning how to read cards without having to like Google the meanings of everything or like use an app for it. It was €3. Support your local independent bookstop. And my final fave for the month of July is the Netflix reality competition show Blown Away. It's about glass blowers. Don't know what else to tell you. Blown Away is just this no frills competition show. There's no drama like you see in a lot of other cable reality TV shows like Drag Race, like Next Top Model. The edit doesn't really allow that. It doesn't allow for storylines. It simply allows for this person won this week, this person is going home, and the rest of you move on to next week. And also, glass blowing is a fascinating art. I'm so intrigued by it, and I can't wait for the second season. I can't wait. And actually, because the episodes are so short, I watched 9.5 of the 10 episodes in the season in one day when I was the most hungover I have ever been for the longest period of time. And that's a fun fact about me that you didn't need to know. Those are my July faves. My song of the week, I'm just gonna have to go with my favorite track off Bird Songs of a Killjoy. It's Matters of the Heart. It's so lush. But anyway, that's all I have to say ever again. Yeah, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more videos. I make one of these every month if this is what you're actually enjoying. If not, I still don't really know what niche I'm filling out here, but whatever. If you scroll down a little bit, you can find links to my Twitter, Instagram, Curious Cat, and Spotify, and that's literally, I'm still so bad at this. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Remember when I used to say Godspeed? Fucking weirdo. Anyway.